This is video series. Some things may seem out of context. Please watch the other videos as well. In this video, I'm going to dive deep into how you can customize what you see here using the additional settings and using units. So if I go to these additional settings, we have three main shared parameters, let's call them like that, or three main sections. You can click on any of those. And for example, if we want to remove the space between the width and the unit, I will just delete this space here, apply and close, and fill parameters and close. Next, I'm going to go back to the tool, to additional settings, and add hyphen in front of a name, apply and close, and fill parameters. Let me go back and add a space. Let me add one space here, fill parameters. Okay, next thing, let me go to additional settings, and instead of name, or we will keep the name, but I'm going to add one of the other material properties from material identity date tab. For example, let me add description here, and I need to add, let me add parentheses around it. So in case there is a description, it will be added here in the parentheses. Unfortunately, you cannot skip the parentheses if description has nothing in it. So let me try another way around this. So I'll go back to additional settings and remove the parentheses from here. And since we have only description added to reinforced concrete, let me go to this type and edit this concrete and add parentheses here instead. So this is one way of doing these things. Just remember you need to rerun the tool every time to update. Next thing is switching the units. So let me use centimeters instead of millimeters. Don't forget to click apply here and then fill parameters and close. So as you see, some of the thicknesses have digits after the decimal place and some do not. So let me explain that. If I put units format, for example, to be like this, so nothing will be after decimal point, we will get this as a result. Let me add space after the width so we can see better. Okay. So this information is not true, so let me increase the precision to 1 decimal place. Okay. Next, let me increase the precision to 2 decimal places and always display 0 regardless if it's rounded number or not. Okay, I think you get the point, but this is not what we want, so let me go back and do it like this. Let me show you one more thing. If you watch closely, you will notice that this wall type has silicate plaster and gypsum plaster at the end. If I zoom in and turn on thin lines, you will notice that there are no such layers. The thing is, in Europe, we often display just the thickest layers, like in this case, concrete and thermal insulation, while all the other layers are not displayed. However, we need them in our tags and schedules. The add-in supports such workflow. What you have to do, you have to go to the type and you can add membrane layer on the top, membrane layer on the bottom. As you can see, their thicknesses is 0. You can just add one. You don't have to add one on the top and one on the bottom. Next, there are two parameters, this one here and this one here, which you can change to something else, which will help you fake the information about the layers. Of course, faking is not ideal BIM workflow, but since our customers asked for such features, we decided to add it. This is how you can use it. If you want to reset it, you need to go here and just delete here and run the tool. So now the information will be correct. Or if you don't have membrane layers anywhere, of course, regardless of this information here, it will write precisely what it is.